Edi Fitzroy should have been a much bigger reggae star than he was. But he never got the recognition I think he truly deserved. And I know exactly why. Edi was one of the most respected reggae voices out there, not only internationally, but he was loved back home in Jamaica by ordinary working class citizens, basically because he was one of them. And I think that's exactly why Jamaica's musical industrial complex never fully embraced him. Edi was my friend, a mentor, and the very first artist I produced after I moved to Jamaica. Together we recorded the album Deep in My Culture, and it climbed the Jamaican and international charts, eventually landed us a deal with a US label. But behind the success was a reality most people never had a chance to see. When it came time to promote the first single, I met Edi at his job at JBC, Jamaica's national radio and television station, where he worked as an accountant for decades. I mean, think about that. He was one of Jamaica's finest conscious reggae singers, charting, recording, touring overseas, and yet still working a day job. And it wasn't because he lacked talent. It's because conscious reggae often didn't pay the bills. And meanwhile, the industry loved to project an image of wealth, of gold chains, fancy cars, and success. Edi Fitzroy never played that game, just showing up to work every morning, exposing the truth behind the curtain. I remember getting ready to release our first single in Jamaica. Edi had me set aside a few $100 in US 20s to slip inside the sleeves of our new 45s for radio DJs and journalists. I remember looking at him and saying, "Edi, you've worked with these people for years. You know them personally. You still have to slip them a little something just to have them play the record?" He smiled and said something I will never forget. "Friendship plus 20 US. That's the price. Imagine if we weren't friends." You know, sometimes one sentence tells you everything you need to know about an industry. And remember, when you're ready to dive deeper into the untold stories of reggae, close your eyes and open your ears to the Rootsland podcast, wherever you stream your podcasts.